Imagine this. You've just left your financial advisor's office after your annual review. Or maybe it's the first visit in years. And instead of clarity, you may feel more confused than when you walked in. The advisor did most of the talking using technical jargon that went over your head, and you leave without any confidence. I'm Brian Cain, financial advisor and co-founder of Viribus Wealth Management, and I'm here to tell you that your experience with a financial advisor does not have to be that bad. I believe there's a better way. There is a better experience. Let's talk about it. I often get asked by college students looking to become financial advisors, what should I major in? My answer often catches them off guard. I tell almost everyone the same thing. If I had to do it over again, I would major in psychology and minor in finance. That's because I spend more time dealing with emotions and feelings around money than with the numbers themselves. This is where I believe most advisors get it wrong. They think it's about the dollars and cents. They think it's about the rate of return. They focus on numbers without addressing with clients what they actually need. Understanding. I hear it all the time from clients and prospects. They never fully understood what their previous advisor was explaining. Advisors talk too much, they push too much, and they listen too little. And the result? A frustrating, underwhelming experience. At Viribus Wealth Management, we strive to do things differently. Our first priority is listening. We need to understand where you are today and where you've been and where you want to go in the future before we can create a plan tailored for you. That's why our clients walk away saying, no one has ever explained it to me this way before. In your first meeting with us, expect a lot of questions and very little advice. Now that may sound counterintuitive, but it's because we take the time to craft a customized plan based on your unique goals, your dreams, and your financial situation. Understanding you as an individual, or you as a couple, or as a family, is the single most important thing we do in that first meeting. We are going to take all of the information you have shared with us about where you are today and where you want to go in the future and build you a plan that considers all of it. We will pair that with logical and time-tested approaches that we've used for decades. This plan will be specific to you and your family. If your current advisor hasn't provided you with a completed financial plan, it's time to consider a change. If you're one of the lucky ones who does have a financial plan from your advisor, but they're not reviewing it with you to your preferences, you should consider making a change. And if they're making investment recommendations without a plan, it's definitely time to consider a change. One major issue in our industry is that advisors take on too many clients. If your advisor is managing 300, 500, or even 1,000 households, how much personal attention do you think they're giving you? Simple math shows that there's about 222 working days in a calendar year. If your financial advisor has 500 households that they maintain, then they have to do a full and complete financial review with 2 households every single day of the year. And this doesn't take into account if they take vacation days or become sick. If they have 1,000 households or more, they may never get to yours. I believe a proper client-centric practice should handle no more than 150 clients. Anything more and personalized service probably goes out the window. Next time you're with your financial advisor, ask them a simple question. How many households are in your book of business? Their answer may surprise you. Historically, financial advising was cookie cutter. If you were a certain age, you got a 60-40 stock to bond portfolio, regardless of your personal goals or risk tolerance. Everyone the same age got the same plan. It didn't matter how much money you needed for retirement, how much money you already saved for retirement, or how much traveling you plan to do. It didn't take into account what your healthcare costs might be, or if you had kids you wanted to put through college. Everyone had the same allocation, and when you think about it, it's completely ridiculous. That's not how we operate. We ask real questions. What does retirement look like for you? Paint us a picture. Do you want to travel? What hobbies do you have? Do you enjoy sailing? Do you have grandkids and do you want to fund their college? Are they all married, or how are their finances? Will they need to rely on you? I'm going to ask you how you would feel if the market dropped and you lost a significant amount of money, say $200,000 this year out of $1 million. Are you comfortable with that? These discussions shape a plan that can truly fit your life. Sometimes I ask my clients a funny question. How early do you get to the airport? Now, think about your answer. Sometimes one spouse will tell me they like to get there 30 minutes before the flight takes off. The other spouse may tell me they like to get there 3 hours before. If you're the spouse that likes 30 minutes, your risk tolerance is pretty high. You're comfortable that you might not make that flight. Your spouse, on the other hand, is not comfortable with that level of risk. They want more time than the advertised time most airports tell us to arrive for our flight. They want to minimize uncertainty or risk. These are questions that lead us to your customized personal financial journey. If you're tired of feeling unheard by your financial advisor or hearing from them at all, if you're tired of leaving meetings more confused than before, or tired of not having a clear financial plan, know this: I believe there's a better way, but it's on you to seek it out. Your advisor's not going to tell you to leave. They could continue to keep collecting fees while maybe providing a little value. You owe it to yourself to find the right fit. I would argue that right fit is with us. Give us a call and experience the difference. The choice really is yours.